Testing, testing. Alrighty. Alright, I think I'm live. Okay, so I just heard from Crypto Banter that they're expecting a drop, and I think it's really important to note that like people expected a huge drop on ADA. They expected to do nothing for like until December and January, and in my Discord I'm like, yo, I think this is not gonna happen. I really believe that Cardano is gonna make a pump soon enough. In quite a few chat groups I've said that. I've been like, everybody's all screaming that Cardano's not going to do anything, and that's the perfect time for it to surprise people, right? Wait for this drop, people start selling while the smart people start accumulating, and then bam, and it pumps. It's cool because we rejected off of this level like to the dollar and then came back down. But anyway, I want to chart out Bitcoin just because Crypto Banter saying that they're expecting a drop, and I love Crypto Banter. I watch it a lot, but you can't just blindly believe everything, and so you really gotta look for yourself at what's really going on. So I'm mainly just gonna be looking at Trading View, but I'm not skilled with exocharts. However, I still use it to look for a few things such as open interest, the CVD divergences. So like basically if this is going downwards, right, and the CVD is going upwards, then that would be a bearish divergence. So like let's say from here to here, if this was really low and this was really high, then you'd expect that. And a bullish divergence would be from this being a low, so right here, going upwards, and you would expect it to go downwards, which to me, it looks like this would definitely be a bullish divergence, right? Because right here, going downwards to down here, but it's not super clear. So I use it as just like one level of confluence, right? So it being a not super like solidly clear CVD divergence, to me it's looks like a bullish divergence, so I'm happy with that. Again, I'm no expert with exocharts, but I just like to view it just for order flow and understanding a little bit more. I will resume my TA training after the bull market is over and learn exocharts. This is a paid tool, but yeah. So shorts are opening. Cool. All right, so I just want to look at Bitcoin. That's all I care about right now. My gut feeling is that everybody's screaming that Bitcoin's going to come down, and I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that after a pump like this, you're going to see a drop. Now, Crypto Banter did say that they would expect a higher high and then it drops, but like to me, when I look at this chart, I'm just looking at it going, okay, we've done something like this. We've pumped once, maybe consolidates for some time, pumps again, consolidates for some time, pumps then. And look, if we do some kind of fake out where you get this huge candle and then we start coming down below this candle, this should have been a red flag, right? The fact that we came all the way below this initial big pump. But yeah, so for a long time we were trading in this range right here, and then we just blew past it. To me, I'd say I'm okay at TA. It's not that I'm amazing at it, but I definitely know enough to make some money um, with string trading. I'm not very good at leverage trading. However, let's take a quick look and just see. Oh boy, this thing just has to lag. Yeah, the point of control is still right there. Let's see what it's like for this. A lot of volume came in right here, and there's a new volume coming in here. Hmm. So I mean, there's a lot of naked points of control down here. I'm gonna need to look at the longer time frame in a second. But on the shorter time frame, we're trading above VWAP. We're below the point of control for the day. We have a naked point of control down here and a bunch of pivots below as well. So yeah, maybe it is possible that we see something like some kind of fake out. Like it goes up. I don't know what's going on here. It's always so laggy when I stream. All right, I give up trying to draw. But basically, maybe we see something like it going up, shooting past, and then coming straight down and tagging all of these pivots as well as um, this. We also look on a short time frame. Oh my god, this is going to drive me crazy. So all I'm going to do is just set alarms. I think it's more likely that we see something like one scenario, right? Is that we pump up to make people think we're going to the moon and then come straight down. And it could be a sharp drop that they're talking about, but I tend to think it won't happen. The issue is that in the past, in 2017, we did have that, right? Before the real pump happened, we dropped down a bit. So it's possible, but and I'm not good at Elliott wave theory yet. I'm trying to learn that soon, but maybe there's wave 1 and 2, 3 and 4 or 5, and then we come down from a shorter time frame. Um, all right, let's look at a larger time frame. We have so many naked points of controls. Mm. See, the thing is when I look at this chart, I'm not I'm not bearish in the sense that we had this impulsive move, we had a period of correction, and then are we starting another impulsive move? Or is it just going to fake out a little bit, maybe touch this old value area high, and then go up? Or is it just going to go up, right? I would imagine that, yes, okay, people are using leverage a lot now. Um, but that's only one sign, right? That's only one sign that we're going down. But just when I look at this, it just looks clean. Clean up, clean up. Maybe it's another pump up. You can see that, again, I'm not good at Elliott wave theory, but if this is wave 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5, and then we come down, uh, let's see what happened here. Overall, the fact that this didn't even hit the 382 when it went up, right? It just goes to show that this is so bullish right now that, we couldn't even hit the 382. And yeah, you could say like maybe we do come down right now, and that would make some sense too, is if we do something like this, please work. And we come down for some time and then say hit this and then do that moonshot trajectory up. I guess that would make sense too. But historically, November's been a good month. So then you might say, like, okay, well, why would we go down like that in November? And we're already 1/3 through November. So it's like, I don't know, maybe it's a really light correction down and then pump up. There's too many like reasons, right? Like, there's a bearish reason, which is people are over leveraged right now. Um, we haven't hit like the 382 down. Um, I would lean more towards bullish. So I would expect something a lot more different. Something just more like this continuation up. And then maybe bouncing off of the 1.414 and then continuing and then maybe do a sharp drop and then up like that. To me, this makes more sense. Uh, But yeah, I think to just guard myself, what I'll do is I'll set a few stop losses on not all things, but just some things. It is important to note that for Ethereum, I don't even know where my Ethereum is anymore. There we go. For Ethereum, when we look at Ethereum, it's pretty much almost at the top of the channel. And yeah, we could break past the channel, but if you think that we're going to continue to trade in this channel, it's very likely that it's a good time to sell at the top of the channel. So if we do like a fake out, right, with Bitcoin and we pump up, then I'm sure that this will meet its target, which is 48,000 like 800 or 48,080. I think that was it. I think I need to like close everything else when I stream. So like 48,000, pretty much 900, 49,000, 4,900. Whoops. So 4,900, top of channel, and then come down. But that would need Bitcoin to move more. But we're in a bull, so it's like, are we really going to come back down to 4,600? Maybe. Um, and then maybe we clean break, or maybe we come and we test the top, go past, test the back, touch it, and then go up. But anyway, to protect myself, when we get near this, I will probably sell some of my Ethereum just to be safe. But yeah, so Bitcoin could still just pump, right? And then we go blow past it. Could just break, back test, maybe even go under a little bit. And then just break cleanly. I don't know. Yeah, well, anyway, that's all I got. I just wanted to take a quick look at Bitcoin. I thought I'd just live stream looking at Bitcoin. Um, I would say don't believe everything you're hearing just because, in general, when people are like saying something, it almost never happens. I can take a look at Luna. I think Luna is going to go up. But I'm very bullish on Luna in general just because it's my biggest holding and I've looked into it. I use it. You can see Terra Stations down there. Um, and my game plan actually is to leave US Terra and earn 20% APY on it in a bear market. So, like, I'm super bullish on Luna. So I might be biased in my thinking, but okay, well, we hit the top of the channel here. So I didn't take a look at that, but I mean, I'm staked, so I can't really do anything about it. But we hit the top of the channel almost, and we're coming down. Um, we haven't had, you could say that this is an impulsive move, and technically it is, but this was a much bigger impulsive move. What I'm really expecting with Luna is I'm not really expecting it to come all the way down here to the bottom of the channel. I'm just not. And it could, right? If we do a sharp tank on Bitcoin, I'm sure it'll happen. I think the more likely scenario is, worst case scenario, we come and test 46 and then we go up. But to me, that just feels unlikely, right? I would say this middle of the channel is something that would be more likely to be tested, which is like $48. But that would mean that we would have to see a period of coming down for like 8 days, right? So it would have to be something like this. And then we test the middle of the channel on like November 17th or something like that. And then we go back up and tap the top of the channel. But if you look, right, the way that we're kind of messing with price right now, it tried to reach the top of the channel, it failed and rejected, and it got pushed back up. It did not touch the top of the channel, it rejected a bit. Why couldn't we, blow past that and then get acceptance above the channel, right? Like blow past it, maybe even test on the channel a little bit and then go up. That's totally possible as well. And maybe I have a bullish bias, but I just feel like in a bull market, what's going to happen is it's going to try to scare people to sell their bags. It's not going to want to give you the chance to make this insane money. And so it's going to do things that are going to get you scared. And one sign to me is when Crypto Banter is like, again, I love them. I watch them every day, but it's like one sign to me is them saying, oh, like start selling your stuff. It's like, dude, like the risk to reward on that is really bad. Because yeah, so what if we get a 20% drop? What if, let's take two scenarios. What if you sell your bags now and we just pump? You can't enter again, you're screwed. Like you just lost a huge pump. Let's say it's a very impulsive pump. You just lost what, 30%? Now, if we go down by 20%, right? And we drop to this level right here, the daily level, or let's say worst case scenario, we come and touch the very bottom of the channel on this level right here on December 3rd, like magically, or we go even lower, so for an earlier date, and we drop 23%, you can just hold your bags. If you believe we're in a bull market, you've lost nothing because we're literally going to go back up. So unless you're planning to swing trade it or you need the money, it's like, and again, this is not financial advice. This is just for paper trading, entertainment purposes only. I'm not telling you how to manage your money. This is all fake money for entertainment purposes. But it's like, okay, we go down here. Well, if you're skilled, sure, you can sell right now and wait for this and buy here on the chance that it happens if you're skilled. If you're not, and we drop 20%, but we rebound and we go to here, and you never sold your bags, then you're good. But if you sold your bags here and we just go up, you just lost a lot of money. So it's like, if you're willing to hold it, sure, like just wait. Even if we drop, it's okay. But if you're terrified of losing your money and you're up, I mean, yeah, maybe sell, I guess, but the chances of us, like, overall, the thing is we're in an uptrend. But the chances of you being able to time selling and rebuying are very, very, it's like you need skill to do that, right? I'll tell you my AVAX trade the other day. I have it in my Discord actually, but basically, like I sold up here. I rebought pretty much at the low. I sold on this green box and I got scared. So I was like, you know what? I'm already up. This is like a 3% gain. I think it was like a 5% gain. Maybe it was less. So I think I sold at like 92.8. I think I rebought at like 89.3. So it's like what, 4% gain. I was expecting it to drop lower actually, but I was like, you know what? I don't want to risk it. I believe in a bull run. I've already done a swing trade. It's juicy, 4%. Like I'm happy with that. So if you sell, the problem is you don't know when to rebuy. Like unless you're really skilled, you might just be like, oh, I'm gonna wait for it to drop lower, and then it pumps, and then you're scared, and you don't rebuy then, and then it's game over for you. So it's like, unless you really need the money and you're up by a lot, yeah, sure, take some profits now. I really encourage taking profits, but I just think that because if you believe that we're in a bull market, then yeah, you can ride a sharp drop and just hold. And if you're skilled, sure, sell, like do swing trades like I did and sell and rebuy down here if you really believe it's going to go down to here. But in order for me to get confluence that we're going down here, I'd have to do TA for like a solid 20 minutes and figure this out. And it doesn't always hit. And you have to imagine bull runs, they just like to leave people in the dust. And that's literally what happened. If you look at Bitcoin, this went up, people are like, oh, I'm gonna wait for it to drop. Went up again, they're like, oh, I'm gonna wait for it to drop. Went up again, they probably FOMO'd in already right here, right here. They FOMO'd in, and then they got beat up. And then they're like, I'm gonna wait for lower, I'm gonna wait for lower. And then it pumps up, and they're like, oh no, what do I do? And then they feel good when it comes down again. They're like, okay, I'll buy soon. And then it pumps up, and it gives them no room to buy. And then people are like, oh, I'm expecting a drop, I'm expecting a drop. And then it's like, bam, oh, for sure it's going to drop. Maybe shorts come in. And then shorts come in at this point, and then we get a short squeeze, right? I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm just very cautious about listening to what other people say, and I just want to look at the technicals and see what's going on. Now, yes, if we do a sharp drop down and we break the 382 Fibonacci, like come down pretty sharply, then I might be like, okay, maybe something's up. Maybe this wasn't the impulsive move that we were looking for. And then I'd reconsider my thoughts then. But right now, I don't see anything that's screaming to me that we're going to come down by 20%. I don't see it. So I think people are just afraid for no reason. Look at this. Cardano is just blown past. It just blew. So you can see that it rejected. I'll have to zoom up. It rejected almost to the dollar off of this weekly level. It dropped down a solid 2%. And now it's already trying to get acceptance above this level. And maybe it gets some resistance on the speed fan and comes back down and retests and then pops up. I don't know. Or maybe it goes beyond the speed fan, retests and pops up. I'm not sure. But I've always said, and if you check my Discord, it's all there. It's like, whatever everybody else is thinking is what you should do the opposite of, pretty much, because people are just doing like really stupid stuff in crypto. I posted in the Discord yesterday that you should really read a book. I posted the book there, but it's what changed me in crypto, and it's a really good read. But anyway, yeah, I'm expecting a $2.60 ADA. I think it's funny. I'll close on this, but the thought is, I remember being in Akamfi, the launchpad, the chat, and people are like, "Oh, I give up. ADA's doing nothing. It's been like going down for days and days and days." And like Solana is pumped, and then let's say they move their Cardano into Solana, and Solana's not moving now. It's like, dude, like when something has gone down for so long and it's a solid coin fundamentally, it's like just hold it and wait for the pump and wait for a stronger pump. And you should be selling when you're all FOMOing in into something. So like Solana, people are all FOMOing in. It's like, no, that's the time to buy. I think Bitcoin must have just dropped a bit, or no. But anyway, cool. Well, that's it for me, guys. I hope that helps. But yeah, thanks guys for watching.